Hey everybody, welcome back to Dead Man DZ's Kanji Study Sessions. We got 12 new vocabulary words from the JLPT N2 list today. As always, if we see a new kanji, we're going to write it down 10 times, go over its readings, its meanings, and how you can remember it based on the radicals that it's made of. Similar to the RTK approach to remembering the kanji, except we're going to make it our own. If we see a new word but it's made of kanji that we already know, we're going to go over the meanings of each of the kanji and how they come together to make our new word. I will be writing everything on stream, so if you'd like to follow along and do some repetitions, you can do that with me. But if you're not a writing learner and don't, memorize things by writing them down, feel free to skip that part by going over to YouTube. If you just want my word lists, all those are available on my Google Drive. Our first word of the day is orugan. Orugan is an organ, like the musical instrument, not organs as in body parts. Organ. Orugan is an organ. Orugan. An organ is an organ that you play in church. Orugan. Our second word of the day is zuno. Zuno means head or brains, both in a literal and metaphorical sense, and can also mean your intellect or understanding, again, from that metaphor. Zu on the left side for a head, and no on the right side for your brains. Zuno is the head brain, literally, but actually meaning your head or your brains or your intellect and understanding. Zuno. Zuno is the head, brains, or intellect. Zuno is your head, brains, or intellect. Zuno is the head, brains, or intellect. Zuno. Zuno desu. Head, brains, or intellect. Zuno. Number 3 is buso. Butsu on the left side is a thing or an item, and so on the right side is kind of boisterous, noisy, or kind of clamorous. It's like unsettled almost. So buso means literally an unsettled item or an unsettled thing, which means dangerous, unsettled, troubled, disturbed, or insecure. As in, that thing is still calamitous, or in an unsettled state. Buso is an unsettled item, kind of volatile, I would say is a very close English translation. Buso. Buso is an unsettled thing, which can mean dangerous, unsettled, troubled, or disturbed. Buso. Buso. Buso desu. Buso. Buso is dangerous or unsettled. Buso. 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 Number 4 is omukashi. O on the left side is large or great. Mukashi on the right side is the history or in the past. So omukashi is literally translated to long ago, long in the past, big in the past, if you want to get super literal. Omukashi is long ago or with great antiquity or old fashioned. Omukashi is long ago. 大昔。大昔。大昔. Number 5 is semeru, with our kanji on the left side from to attack or to assault. Semeru is, again, just our transitive verb for to attack or to assault something. Semeru is to attack or assault. Semeru is to attack or assault. Semeru. Semeru is to attack or assault. Semeru. Number 6 is kaku betsu. Kaku on the left side, meaning each and every, but can also mean a status, rank, or capacity. That's the other kaku. Sorry. If it was just this radical on the right, it would have been each and every, but kaku with the tree means a rank or a difference. Kind of a status or capacity. So kaku on the left side meaning a status or a grade, and betsu on the right side meaning a difference or a separate branching off of something. So kaku betsu means literally a separate rank for things. Kaku betsu, a separate rank, is particular, special, exceptional, or it can also be used as an adverb and as an adjective. This is one of few Japanese words that requires no modifications or no extra particles to make it an adverb or an adjective. Kakubetsu is the rank difference or a different ranked thing from normal. Kakubetsu is particular or special. Kakubetsu is particular or special. Kakubetsu is particular or special. Kakubetsu. Kakubetsu is particular or special. Kakubetsu desu. Kaku on the left side for special rank or grade, and betsu on the right side for a difference or a divergence. Kakubetsu. Number 7 is teru, with our new kanji, meaning to illuminate. Shine can also mean compare or bashful, but we're just going to remember shine or illuminate for right now. Radicals in this kanji are to shine brightly on the top of a fire. So this entire thing up here made of the sun and a sword and a mouth means to shine. And it's fitting that it's over our kanji for a fire. And what looks like a fire. I don't think it actually is a fire. Let me double check that. It might be a heart. We can remedy that by saying the heart's on fire. 4 is our low side ace. Yeah, it is fire. Okay. So the shining over a fire is what a fire does. It illuminates, it shines. So how can you remember the sun cutting the mouth means to illuminate or shine? I guess the sun cuts the mouth's darkness if it's shining into your mouth like a dentist light. I'll try and remember it like that. So we've got the sun cutting the darkness of a mouth and illuminating things just like the fire that the entire kanji is over. Sho. Hokani teru is our transitive verb for, intransitive verb for when something is shining. Teru. Teru. Hokani sho is the sun cutting open the darkness in the mouth like a dentist light. Sorry, if you don't like the dentist and don't like that, you can make up your own. That's why we have this. That's why the remembering kanji thing is so popular. It's because nobody wants to make up their own remembrances, but your own remembrances are going to be way better than somebody else's. Sho or teru is to illuminate, shine, or to be bashful. Teru can also mean to look up, to look slightly upward, especially in like a no play mask. which kind of makes sense since when you look upward, you illuminate your face. Teru is to shine or illuminate. Like the sun cutting the darkness in a mouth over the fire. Teru is to illuminate or shine. Number 8 is go raku. Go on the left side, meaning our new kanji for recreation and pleasure. Go is our only pronunciation, and it's made with the radicals for a woman on the left side. And on the right side, we have the radical that doesn't really have a name for it. I don't really know what to kind of... This is kind of snake-like in the center, and there's an 8 or a ha underneath, and inside it's got a kuchi. Recreation or pleasure. This kanji makes me think of recreational studies in college, but only because I've already associated it with recreation. If I just saw the kanji, how would I get recreation or pleasure out of that? The sun and 8 snakes. The mouth and 8 snakes. And a woman. Mouth and 8 snakes and a woman. I can think of this super vulgar. 8 snakes and a woman and a mouth. Could be like a porn title. So that's how I'm going to remember it. You think up your own. I'm going to remember it's super dirty. And unfortunately, it's going to work. Go is recreation or pleasure. Go. Go is recreation or pleasure. Goraku no go. Goraku no go. Goraku no go is recreation or pleasure. Goraku no go is recreation or pleasure. Goraku no go is recreation or pleasure. Goraku no go. Goraku no go is recreation or pleasure. Together with raku on the right side, we have the kanji meaning music, comfort, or ease. We have recreational comfort or pleasure and amusement. Goraku is recreation and amusement. Goraku. Goraku is recreation and pleasure. Number 9 is sa-i. Sa on the left side is a difference, and i on the right side is a strangeness. So a sa-i is a difference in strangeness, or a difference by means of some strangeness that ends up in a difference, disparity, or gap. A difference or disparity or gap is a sai. Sai is a difference, disparity, or gap. Sai is a difference, disparity, or gap. Sai is a difference, disparity, or gap. Sai. Sai is a difference, disparity, or gap. Situs. Number 10 is the easy one, comes directly from the American for free. Free is free or freelance. Free is free or freelance. There was a second kind of meaning to this, which was one size. And I'm not sure how to take that. I'm going to remember that as I see it in the wild. And I go, well, how does that mean free? And it'll be like, oh, yeah, right, one size maybe. I'll have to look it up again, but that's okay if all I have to remember is free or freelance for free. Free is free or freelance. Number 11 is another new kanji for a wick, with the radicals for grass on top of a heart. Now, the way I'm viewing this is old timey ropes were made out of grass or leaves or vines that were kind of twirled around together to come into a rope, which is kind of what a wick is. It's just a kind of a soft rope for lighting. And the kind of curves of the three marks of the heart on the bottom kind of remind me of the twining of the rope. So I'm going to try and remember it like that. It's the grass twining itself into the heart. Shin is a wick. With the grass heart. Shin is a wick. Shin is a wick. Shin is a wick. Shin is a wick. Shin desu. Shin is a wick. And finally, number 12 is onte. On the left side is a sound, and te on the right side is a degree or a limit on it. So onte is a degree of a sound, or an interval or pitch or step. Kind of a sound split into steps could be called pitches or keys. So onte is a pitch, key, or interval. Onte. Onte is a pitch, key, or interval. Onte. Onte is a pitch, key, or interval. Onte desu. Onte is a pitch, key, or interval. Let's go back to the top, make sure we remember all these at least for right now. Make sure you're going back and doing some flashcards and, doing whatever Japanese media makes you happy. Our first word was an organ with orugan. Orugan is an organ. Number 2 was the head, brains, or intellect, or your understanding of something with zuno. Zu on the left side for head, and no on the right side for brains. Zuno. Dangerous, unsettled, troubled, disturbed, or insecure is buso, or literally an unsettled item. Buso. Volatile is my own translation, though it's not exactly a one-to-one translation. Buso. Old-fashioned or great antiquity is omukashi. O on the left side for great or large, and mukashi on the right side for older antiquity. To attack, to assault, or to assail is semeru. Semeru. With our kanji for attacking, semeru. Particular, special, or exceptional is betsu. Kaku betsu. Kaku on the left side for kaku on the left side, I think is for a rank or a grade, and betsu on the right side means special or a difference or divergence. So kakubetsu is special, particular. It is used, and this can be used as an adjective or an adverb. To shine or to look slightly upward is teru, with our sun cutting into the mouth's darkness over a fire. Teru is to illuminate or shine. Alternate pronunciation, sho. Pleasure or amusement is goraku. Go on the left side with a woman and the mouth and 8 snakes. And raku on the right side is an instrument. Goraku is an instrument. Let me double check one stroke on that. Goraku, yeah. A difference, disparity, or gap is a sai. Sa on the left side for a difference, and i on the right side for strangeness. Sai is a difference or disparity. Free or freelance is just free, directly from the American. A wick is a shin with the grass over a heart. And the interval step, pitch, or key of something is its onte. On the left side for sound, and te on the right side for grade or level. Onte. Onte, degree or moderation. Onte is a pitch, interval, or key. Thanks for watching today, everybody. I hope you have a good Sunday. I hope Monday doesn't come too fast. Thanks for watching. どうもありがとうございました。